The relentless rise of Sir Isreal Chinwuba Ogbue. In a nation famed for its hustle, heart and heroic ambition, Sir Isreal Chinwuba Ogbue stands tall as a study in audacity. Entrepreneur. Philanthropist. Strategist. Builder of people and profits alike. His story is not a fairy tale of overnight success, it is a masterclass in vision, grit and the quiet power of refusing to quit. This is the journey of a man who understood early that opportunity is rarely given, it is created. Humble beginnings, heavy ambitions. Great entrepreneurial stories rarely begin in boardrooms. They begin in modest surroundings, where resources are scarce but resolve is abundant. Sir Isreal's formative years were defined by a clear realization: if the path does not exist, you build it. Nigeria's economic terrain is famously unpredictable. Yet within that volatility lies vast opportunity. Where others saw instability, he saw possibility. Where others hesitated, he calculated. And then he moved. Series Introduction. It's Monday the 2nd of March 2026. Welcome to the 120th edition of The Entrepreneur. In this series we take a deep dive into the life and entrepreneurial journey of Sir Isreal Chinwuba Ogbue. If you are visiting us for the first time, please subscribe, smash the like button, share this video and help us grow our family. If you have already subscribed, then show your support by liking the video and making a comment. Now let's jump right back in. The spark of enterprise. Where vision met velocity. Entrepreneurship, for Sir Isreal Chinwuba Ogbue, was never about chasing trends. It was about spotting tension in the market and relieving it with precision. While others admired opportunity from a distance, he studied it, dissected it and then decisively acted upon it. What distinguished his early ventures was not scale, but sharpness. He paid attention to inefficiencies others had normalized. Supply chains that stalled. Services that underperformed.
Customers whose needs were acknowledged but not truly met. Where most saw how things are done, he saw how things could be done better. That subtle shift, from acceptance to interrogation, was the ignition point. Problem first. Profit follows. Sir Isreal understood a principle many overlook: profit is a byproduct of value, not a substitute for it. Before capital came conviction. Before expansion came understanding. He asked the unglamorous questions. What does the market actually need? Where is money leaking? How can delivery be faster, smarter, cleaner? His approach was forensic. He researched relentlessly, tested cautiously, and launched strategically. There were no flamboyant announcements, no premature celebrations. Just disciplined groundwork. Because in business, noise is cheap. Precision pays. Calculated courage. Make no mistake, boldness was part of the equation. Nigeria's commercial environment rewards bravery, but punishes recklessness. Sir Isreal mastered the art of calculated courage, stepping forward with enough data to reduce risk, but enough belief to move before competitors caught on. Timing became his silent partner. He knew when to enter, when to expand and, crucially, when to hold steady. Growth was never a gamble. It was engineered momentum. Building systems, not just sales. Many entrepreneurs chase transactions. Sir Isreal focused on systems. Processes were refined. Standards were set. Accountability was embedded early. From procurement to customer experience, every moving part was designed to sustain longevity, not merely generate quick wins. He recognized that businesses do not collapse from lack of ideas, they collapse from lack of structure. By prioritizing operational discipline from the outset, he ensured that growth did not strain the foundation. Scale, when it came, was supported, not suffocated, by robust internal frameworks.
Reputation as currency. In competitive markets, credibility compounds. Sir Isreal treated reputation as capital. Deliver what you promise. Protect your word. Honor commitments. These were not slogans, they were strategy. Clients returned. partners trusted, teams committed, and momentum built. From enterprise to ecosystem. What began as individual ventures gradually evolved into something more sophisticated, an interconnected ecosystem of opportunity. One success funded the next. One lesson refined the next strategy. Experience became leverage. The spark, it turned out, was not a single moment. It was a mindset, a perpetual readiness to observe, optimize and act. For Sir Isreal Chinwuba Ogbue, enterprise was never accidental. It was intentional ignition. Risk, resilience and ruthless focus. Nigeria's commercial climate can humble even the most confident dreamer. Regulatory shifts, currency fluctuations, infrastructural hurdles, these are not footnotes. They are daily realities. Yet Sir Isreal treated obstacles as data points rather than deterrents. Challenges became recalibration moments. Setbacks became strategy sessions. Resilience, for him, was not loud. It was methodical. When others panicked, he planned. When others retreated, he refined. That steady composure became one of his most formidable competitive advantages. Leadership that lifts. True entrepreneurs do not merely build companies, they build people. Sir Isreal's leadership philosophy has consistently centered on empowerment. Teams were not seen as labor but as leverage, talent to be nurtured, minds to be stretched, futures to be shaped. His organizations became breeding grounds for growth, instilling professionalism, discipline and ownership in those who pass through them. A business may carry one name on the letterhead, but it thrives on collective excellence. He understood that instinctively.
Philanthropy with purpose. Success, in its highest form, extends beyond balance sheets. As his ventures expanded, so too did his commitment to giving back. Community upliftment, youth empowerment and social responsibility were not afterthoughts, they were strategic priorities. He recognized that sustainable success must ripple outward. Wealth, after all, is most powerful when it multiplies impact. Strategy over spotlight. In an era intoxicated by visibility, Sir Isreal chose value over vanity. He built quietly, expanded strategically, and let results speak. His brand was forged not through noise, but through performance. That discipline is rare and powerful. He understood something many overlook: reputation is earned in private long before it is celebrated in public. The entrepreneurial ethos. What sets Sir Isreal Chinwuba Ogbue apart is not merely the businesses he has founded, but the mindset he embodies. Calculated risk-taking. Strategic patience. Unshakable discipline. Long-term thinking. Relentless self-belief. These are not glamorous traits. They are effective ones. Entrepreneurship is not about hype, it is about stamina. It is about waking up each day ready to solve problems others prefer to avoid. It is about seeing possibility where others see paralysis. Here's what's verifiably known about the businesses and initiatives associated with Sir Isreal Chinwuba Ogbue in contemporary Nigeria, focusing on founding roles and ongoing operations. Sources show that much of his entrepreneurial identity is connected with established companies and organizations that are active today. Zigma Limited, Oil and Gas Services. Founded in 2008, Zigma is an indigenous engineering, procurement and construction (EPC) company serving Nigeria's oil and gas energy sector. It delivers project execution services to major operators in the upstream and midstream industry, and remains operational with offices in Lagos, Port Harcourt and Abuja.
Jake Riley Limited, Consulting and Implementation. Also launched in 2008, Jake Riley Limited is an international consulting and project management firm. It works with both public sector bodies and private clients on organizational reforms, strategy, industrialization and capacity building. Projects have ranged from working with ministries and agencies to driving governance and operational change within the energy and public administration sectors. Other initiatives linked to his leadership. While not traditional profit-oriented corporations, the following groups have been founded or significantly championed under his influence and are still active or relevant. Women in Energy Network, VIN, a professional body promoting gender inclusion, mentorship, networking and STEM advocacy for women across Nigeria's energy sector. Support Our Troops Foundation, a social impact/advocacy organization that delivers support and welfare programs for soldiers, military families, and related communities. JA Academy and Talent Hub, skills development platforms launched through Jake Riley to nurture professionals, bridge skills gaps and link talent with opportunities. Legacy in motion. The story of Sir Isreal Chinwuba Ogbue is still unfolding. That is perhaps the most compelling chapter of all. His journey reflects the evolving face of modern Nigerian enterprise, bold yet thoughtful, ambitious yet grounded, profit-driven yet purpose-led. He represents a generation that understands Africa's potential is not theoretical. It is actionable. And he is acting on it. Final word: built, not born. Entrepreneurs are not born with silver spoons, they are forged by circumstance, sharpened by adversity and propelled by conviction. Sir Isreal Chinwuba Ogbue's life reminds us that success is rarely accidental. It is engineered through courage, clarity and consistent execution. In the grand theater of enterprise, he has not merely played the game. He has built the stage.
If you would like to know more, or wish to discuss brand sponsorship of any of our videos on entrepreneurship, please get in touch on any of the social media handles below. All our content is developed from real-life experiences in a professional and entrepreneurial journey that spans across 8 countries and 4 decades. Quote of the week: to do big things, you have to say no to a lot of average things. Anonymous.